going on, everyone? So a little bit different setting this time. I'm actually traveling upstate New York for a driving event to a New York safety track to finally do some driving and some testing after an unfortunate attempt last weekend. Check out a clip from last week. Here's what happened. Oh boy. So I didn't even get there yet. Long story short, I'm about 2 miles away and my alternator died. So that basically just ruined my whole day. So now I'm waiting for a tow truck. Stuff like that just sucks, man. You prepare all week and then stuff like that happens at the last minute. Man, this just blows. What are you gonna do? Waiting on a tow truck, see if I could salvage this situation, at least maybe see if somebody has an alternator in the area. Man, that sucks. So yeah, it definitely smells funny. So that's a wrap for now. So as you saw in the clip, stuff like that just ruins your day. I was traveling up to Thompson Motor Speedway, and I was about 2 miles away, and alternator just decided to stop working, and that basically ended my weekend. And I was looking forward to it because that was a competitive event. I wanted to see how everything performs, how the car stacks up against other people on the track. That ended my weekend, so hopefully today we have some better luck and everything will be working just fine, and we'll be able to do some testing and some performance driving on the New York safety track. So I'm very excited. I'm not too far away. It's a beautiful scenery here in upstate New York. So if you take the back roads, I highly recommend the views that the Catskill Mountains, I believe, they offer. We're here at our parking spot at New York safety track. I unloaded everything and was ready to go out for first few laps and see how she feels. There's already some cars running on the track, so everything looks good. Adjusted the camber to negative 3.5 degrees up front. Lowered the tire pressure to about 30. These are the Bridgestone RE71Rs. So far, weather is holding up pretty good. So to go take it for a few laps in a few minutes. Go take a look at the track. See, you can see some cars coming down. This is actually this track. The front straight is actually an airport. You could, if you have a small plane, you could actually land here. Last time I was here at lunchtime, somebody just landed their little prop plane right on the front straight, which is pretty neat. Never came across that setup before, this type of setup, so it's pretty neat. I hear some cars coming down. I think this is one of the lower groups. From Porsche. Weather is holding up, so we're looking good. We're about to take it for a spin in the next session. There's a Ford 350 GT 350, I believe. They're taking it easy. Alright, let's drop in and we'll take it for a few laps. The first session feels good. Definitely feels good. I don't know if you heard, if you could have hear me talking while I was driving, but it definitely feels good. I like the way the car turns in now with the upgraded turner front control on bushings. The turn is much quicker and it's much more precise, which I like. And so far so good. Everything seems all right. So that was a nice warm-up session. So let's see what the day shall bring. Looking good. degrees right now. You can feel it. But the engine's running good. It's not overheating or anything like that, so that's pretty damn good. So yeah, everything looking real good. So far so good. Front straight. Cars are coming down. Let's take a look at a few. Looks like a Hellcat maybe. Civic. Man, the weather turned out beautiful. It's awesome. Couldn't ask for a better day. There's an interesting car right there. Some camera action. Look at that movie footage. Taking live action. Look at that rig. That's awesome. That is cool. Never saw that on a track before. Getting some live action right there. There's another group coming. That is awesome. Session, and it's been an awesome day. Finally everything came through. So the day has come to an end. Currently on my way back home. I must say everything went very well today. Everything cooperated. I didn't have no unexpected breakdowns, which is always a nice thing. And overall throughout the day we did about 7 sessions, so we did a lot of driving. I'm actually exhausted, and overall I'm very happy how the car performed. I mean, you could definitely tell there's a bump in power, especially coming out of third gear, in third gear out of the corners. I have that extra oomph there that I did not have before the airbox and the cams. And what's nice is airbags, the sound it produces on the load when you're coming out of the corner and you floor it at third gear, you can't really hear on the street because you're not running it that hard on the low, especially in third gear. So that was nice. And what surprised me actually the most is the front control arm bushing that I recently replaced, Turner monoball bushings. I think that's in terms of handling, that's one of the best improvements I've done by far. I mean, at first I was a bit skeptical about him, but on the street, I mean, you can't really tell the full benefit, but on track, it truly became clear that the turning is much more precise, and the steering feel is much crispier compared to the OEM rubber bushing. I think that was a worthwhile. I mean, it's incredible how nicely this car turns in now. It's quite amazing, I must say. So yeah, and looking forward to the next few days, next couple track days. This was a nice technical track. It's this is my second time to New York safety track, so I'm not all that familiar with it. But from what I remember from the times I did, I think my best was like 1:42, which isn't the quickest, and it isn't the slowest. So it's not there's definitely room for improvement. Overall, I'm happy. I guess what I'm trying to say is all those days spent in the garage modifying and changing parts paid off on a day like today. I mean, everything just went very smooth. I mean, everything worked just as it was designed to work. No hiccups or nothing. I mean, we did hard 7 sessions. I did probably close to 200 miles on the track. That is a lot of time throughout the day. And I mean, everything stayed in tip-top shape. So I guess that'll be it for today. I'm heading home right now until the next event or track day that we could do. Maybe I could do maybe some kind of competitive event. That way I could, I could stay, be more competitive, and see how everything stacks up compared to other competitors, so to speak. So until the next time, peace.